doing a quick review for The Winchesters, episode 6. Definitely a fun episode. Basically, I guess one of Mary's old, family friends. Basically, I guess her friend gets in danger. I think her name was Darla, and she was being hunted by something. Like, the first think it's a werewolf, but we kind of later on find out what it is. But yeah, because basically from that, the family friend basically messages Mary about what happened. And that's when they kind of go over to see what happened. And we also find out that this family friend, who also is the person who plays as John Diggle's wife in Owl, yeah, she basically, she's not really a hunter anymore for like the last 10 years. But as the episode goes on, we realise that it's actually something to do with her past. Like something she did before she stopped being a hunter, basically. Because May was thinking, I just wonder how she did get out from being a hunter. I mean, because that's her goal after she finds her father, basically. Because that's her main goal right now. And then afterwards, she wants to, start, a new life. And she's thinking, maybe she can do it with John. But then I guess they can have, a bit of an argument in this episode. Because he's just going through things. And he thought, being a hunter would help him deal with the anger that he has. Especially with what happened to his father. And then, by the end, they kind of work things out with that. Because John, in this episode, he was really reckless. There was several times where he could have got badly hurt, if not dead. I mean, there is a scene where he does get hurt by the thing that's trying to kill the family friend. I can't remember her name, but yeah. I can't even remember her name on flipping Hour, but I ain't watched that show for ages. I just said John Diggle's wife, and that's what I'm just going to say for the rest of the review. Because they're basically trying to hunt her. I think it was Mac. It's just funny that I remember the other characters' names who we barely even get to see much of than the actual, person who's actually there through most of the episode. Yeah, John Diggle's wife. That's what I'll say. Because basically, something was happening with Mac. He was going through this darkness because of something that happened to him and how he was treated for his life. And instead of his friends, John Diggle's wife and the other friends being there for her, for him, they just basically tried to kill him, which they kind of reveal halfway through the episode. Because I guess John Diggle's wife didn't really tell the whole truth about what happened before she stopped being a hunter. Because it was basically, hunting these monsters. I kind of forgot what they're called, but basically they took out 3 of them. But then there was one that I think got to a cave, and I think basically Mac went after it. But then they basically decided to trap him inside that cave because of the kind of things he was doing and how he possibly could have killed, I guess, all of his friends. So Darla and John Diggle's wife didn't really trust him, so they just trapped him in that cave for 10 years. But I guess since he knows dark magic and they thought that magic was getting out of hand, where he nearly killed Darla originally anyway. And he basically ends up actually killing her, so possessing that monster that tried to kill, probably did try to kill him, but yeah. That's how he kind of survived those last 10 years, and then that's when, he gets out and is basically trying to get revenge on everyone. Well, I just don't know how many friends there were. Was there 4 of them? And Mac is one of those friends, and since he was kind of turned against them, that's why I decided to do that, but, with the Winchester characters that we know, they wouldn't really do something like that. They would have found a way to help him. Because, when John gets possessed, because he's just so reckless this episode where Mac basically ends up, possessing John. Because before then, he nearly gets hurt by the monster. Well, he kind of does. He kind of gets a bit of a scratch, but probably could have been even worse if they didn't get there in time. Yeah. But yeah, basically, it's actually one of the other characters who helps out the most at the end, who actually probably has the biggest assist in this episode, and while also revealing some of the stuff that, that she's been through. Latika, yeah, she's actually probably the best character in this episode, because at the same time when she's helping John from his possession, she's kind of trying to convince Mac not to kill, John Diggle's wife. Even though it sounds weird saying that, but I just forgot her character's name in this episode. I know, I'm sorry, but yeah, basically saying that she's kind of been through something similar to Mac, where she had a father that just treated her badly because of what the father's been through, because he was like in a war, and he just took his anger out on his kid, Latika, and she started to have anger as well, but she found another way to deal with it, and you just see her meditating throughout the whole episode, and they kind of reveal why she does that, and then she basically lends a hand to John because he's going through anger too, so he tries to meditate with her like at the end of the episode. But yeah, she basically ends up convincing Mac to unpossess John and not kill John Diggle's wife. I said it again. That's the last time. And that's pretty much it. Mary and John kind of work things out because there was argument, earlier and stuff. And I guess Carlos kind of fancied someone in this episode, but yeah, he was just really shy. But he ends up getting a date with him thanks to Latika. Yeah, I mean, she's kind of the MVP of this episode. She kind of finds out a lot of things about the monster. When they cut off the hand. Like, she's the one who has the biggest assist in this episode and has some good character development with what she's been through. And yeah, it was a good episode. And yeah, I'll probably end it here. I think in episode 7 we're gonna get to see Samuel, so I guess I'm excited for that. Yeah, Tom Reeling as Samuel. That should be good. I'm just waiting so much to see that. But yeah, as for now, appreciate if you can leave a like. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.